Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. This is Amy Jo. I have a new setup today. I had to redo my craft room because the stand-up desk that I had created, or my husband had created, was on some, I had storage underneath it that we got from like Walmart years ago, and it started failing, and so it was just the little cubbies. So I had spent the day yesterday configuring my craft room, and my daughter and son-in-law come up to help me because my husband was at work, and I had to get back to doing my videos. So I had to have help moving the heavy thing off of the heavy craft table that my husband built off of the unsteady cubicles that was underneath them, because they weren't good quality cubicles. I mean, they were bought years ago to house my craft stuff before I even started YouTube. And then when I started YouTube, I asked my husband to build me this tabletop, and he built me a good quality tabletop that was obviously too heavy for these ancient cubes. So I had to, and then in the process of that, my ring light and holder for my camera and such broke. So my daughter helped me find one online that I could order that would be delivered today. So we had to, overnight, because I had to finish filming my, Little Red Riding Hood journals, or video for my journals. So I don't remember where we left off because so much has happened in the process. I believe we put our, this is how I found it. So I believe we got these together. So let's see. Those look good. I think that's a good amount for those. Here's our hidden spine that we're going to use. So let me get my metal ruler because it's pretty early in the morning. Let me get I have no idea where anything is because I had to reconfigure so much. I have to get used to this, the chair I loved dearly. I had to get a different one. I had an old chair that I loved dearly, and then I had to get a high top chair for it was like a high top bar stool one, and then I fell in love with that one. And so then I had to go back to my regular desk chair because I moved down to a tabletop, moved back down to a tabletop desk. And so I had to get my old chair out, which my husband did for me when he got home from work last night. And now I'm trying to figure out what to do with my tabletop that he built me. I mean, it's beautiful. I don't want to get rid of it, but it's a 4x4 square. So if anybody has any ideas, let me know. I'm just going to mark this. This is the pattern for my holes that I made the last time. Oops. For my one that I used for my demo that I haven't showed you. My protocol to make sure I could do this. So let me get so now I'm not right beside my pegboard. So I have to get used to that. However, Tina asked me last night on the phone if I felt like I had more room, and I do feel like I have more room in my craft room and on my crafting table. I don't feel as you know, as confined on my crafting table. I feel like I have more space to move out on my table. So now I'm just taking one of these and folding it so that I have where I can mark where I want to put my holes. So I'm trying to get this to where these will all go down. I see that that's not correct. I want all of these in here together. I believe this first video, I don't even remember, but I think the first video of this is filming tomorrow, maybe. And then this one will make sure this goes. See, I don't even remember now. I am so like out of whack. I don't know if anybody else has that when they're, see, that's not even the right way, or I had it over too far, or see, this looks like it was crooked. It will not fit if it's not straight. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this on here. Hopefully better. It is better if you make a template. It really is. But it's better if the template is the same size as your, see, this is the same, that's my problem. I just remembered this is the 1.5 template. I need a 1-inch template. So let me get a piece of paper. We're gonna make a 1-inch template. Because the other journal I made, Little Golden Book term template, had a 1.5 inch spine. This one only has a 1 inch, so let's do this here. Make a 1-inch template here. So as you can guess, I mean, I pretty much got my craft room back together. However, it's not, you know, perfect where I need everything, because everything is, you know, reconfigured. So now I have to, I was doing a little bit of crafting yesterday in the craft room, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, last night in between my husband getting home from work and, you know, cooking supper and such. And I have my sewing machine set off to the side instead of, you know, across the room. So, okay, there's the center. Oops. And then I'm going to fold this into the center. And then this into the center. It's much easier when you have bigger spines. but that's okay. And then fold this in half. And half again. And everywhere you made a little, I don't know if you can see that well, but everywhere that there's a crease is where you're going to put your marks. Like right here, 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 here. Now, if you were going to have 3 signatures, that you would have 3 spots. I am only going to have 2 signatures, so I'm going to hold this on here, punch my signatures with my Crop-A-Dile, Big Bite Crop-A-Dile. Probably don't need this, but I love it for punching holes for my signatures. Okay, there we go. A little hard to see because they're, oh, I didn't go through all the way. The material, rest assured I can see them. Let me get my, so today I have a lot to do. We're getting our new bed delivered on Wednesday, so I have to clean our bedroom really well because it's getting set up by the delivery people. And then I'm gonna go to the grocery store, make another video after this, and then I want to make sure I have my craft room put together, back together. I do this because I like to make sure I have all of my, it's hard to do when you put I think it's not as easy to do when you've put when you've made your pages bigger. Some people don't have a problem with that. I always have a problem with that, but you know, some people don't. Then I'm going to take this, line it up on the, and I'm sure there's easier ways to do this. People have tools out there that you can just, you know, put this in, like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't even think of her name now. Scrapbooking with Me, Eve with Scrapbooking with Me, in her shop, she has this little tool that you can just set these in. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my little awl to do this, and then I can make them bigger with my Crop-A-Dile. I can see them better. Now, however you choose to do this, some scrapbookers, I mean, I've showed this many times how I've done this. Many scrapbookers, excuse me, many times have only used their awl to do this. You can do it whatever is easiest for you, and if this is your first time making one, you're gonna have to just play around and see which is best for you. Oh, I only grabbed 2 more. I need 3 more, but that's okay. I used to only do Crop-A-Dile Big Bite. Now it depends on the journal. Sometimes I'm only using my Awl, and that's okay. It is whatever works best for you, and whichever is easiest for you. Some people, that's all they use, excuse me, to make their journals, is the Awl. And when I have a lot of pages, I only use the Crop-A-Dile Big Bite. When I just have small journals with a small, and I'm not small cover, and I'm not trying to hide the spine, I will, I don't want to come up. It does not matter to me if I'm trying to hide the spine or not, then I will use my Crop-A-Dile Big Bite for all of it. There we go. Because it doesn't matter to me. But I don't want to punch holes into the spine of the little golden books. To me, I just don't want to do that. So let's do this. Okay, here's the second. Here's the first. Okay, so